Mr. Speaker, I rise today to introduce the No Invading Allies Act, a bill to prevent President Trump from invading Canada, Greenland, or Panama without a vote of Congress. It is crazy that we even have to have this conversation. These places, these nations, are our allies. They pose no threat to the United States. And after thousands of brave American soldiers fought in Iraq and Afghanistan, many losing their lives, their limbs, and their loved ones, the last thing the American people want is to send our troops to any new wars, especially against countries that pose no threat to our own. But now President Trump will not stop talking about taking over Canada, Greenland, and Panama. He is obsessed. Listen to me when I tell you that he is not joking. When he says he wants to take over Canada, Greenland, and Panama, he means it. He even said that we will, quote, expand our territory in his inaugural speech. When is the last time you heard a president say something like that? But the American people do not want to take over other countries. Nobody voted in the election to take over Canada or Greenland. The president never talked about that during his campaign. No one was thinking about taking over Canada when they went to vote last November. No, the American people want lower cost, safe streets, and peace. The last thing Americans want is unnecessary war. But we cannot trust Donald Trump to keep us out of one. That is why I am introducing a new bill, the No Invading Allies Act, to prevent the president from sending the armed forces to invade Canada, Panama, or Greenland without a vote of Congress. Now listen, our country's founders feared the possibility of a president engaging in unnecessary wars. In Article 1 of the Constitution, the founders gave Congress, not the president, the power to declare war. Congress later passed the War Powers Resolution of 1973, which allows presidents to engage in military action for up to 60 days without a vote of Congress. But Donald Trump's reckless threats to take over peaceful nations means that he cannot be trusted with this unchecked power. So Congress must reassert our role under the Constitution by passing this bill. With this bill, we send a message to our allies and adversaries alike that the United States does not support the illegal seizure of sovereign territory. And most importantly, we say to American troops and their families that you will not be sent into more unnecessary wars, not on our watch. I urge my colleagues, whether you believe the president is serious about wanting to take over other countries or not, whether you take him at his word or not, whether you think he might involve us in unnecessary wars of conflict or not, let's not leave it up to chance. The decision of whether to make war is perhaps the most important responsibility Congress has under the Constitution. Let's not surrender our responsibility to a president who speaks so casually about taking over other nations. Our men and women in uniform deserve better than that, and our country deserves better than that. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.